Trying to make it nice and fast. You can have candy too, as well, if you want to. But we'll see. Okay, what is your name?
I'm Kate.
Kate, nice to meet you, Kate. I am Ollie. Okay, cool. So first, I just want to explain what we got going on here. This is the FYAM podcast, so it's for young American men where we go over career, politics, dating, and culture, and different stuff like that, so guys can learn from it. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, cool. So I have a cultural question, actually. Well, it's more of a dating, half cultural, but basically, obviously, tonight's Halloween. Everybody's dressed up. Well, most people are dressed up, at least out here that I've seen. So a big thing in dating, right, is like guys are usually scared for their girls to go out alone on Halloween night. You know what I'm saying? Because they dress a certain way. So the question I have for tonight is actually, do you think your guy or your man or your boyfriend or your husband should control what you wear?
Oh, definitely not.
You don't think so? Okay, why don't you think so?
Well, why are they uncomfortable? That's a better question.
Okay, cool. I mean, I was even going to ask a follow-up on that, but, well...
Because,
no, actually, I want to ask that. No, it's almost I'd ask you the same question. Yeah. Why do you think guys are uncomfortable by it? Because this is like a common thing among guys. Maybe you're already aware of that fact. Yeah. Why do you think guys are uncomfortable by it?
I'm going to be honest. Any guy,
I love honesty.
Any guy that has ever been controlling about what I wear has been cheating on me.
Oh, really?
I think it's an insecurity thing.
So, but were they, okay, but I'd ask, was it they would be controlling you and then you found out about the cheating, or like okay. Exactly. So at first they'd be like, okay, you can't wear this, or like when you would say controlling, would it be about just clothes or other things too?
Usually other things that are like, hey, I don't like when you wear that. I don't like when you why are you going out without me? Stuff like that. And then it's always like they're trying to text other girls. Like they're always playing.
That's actually really interesting. Because at least based on, because I'll give you the male experience here. I think the only situation, at least what I've seen, for guys that would do that, or they'd start cheating if their girl's kind of doing whatever they want, it's because they no longer know that they can trust that girl. And I'll kind of like at least go into more depth of the male perspective here. So the thing for us, right? A lot of girls are like, oh, you're insecure because you want to control what your girl wears and whatnot, right? Yeah. But the thing is, if we are dating a girl and we like a girl or we love a girl or whatever, well, how can we protect that girl if we can't tell her what to do? Let me explain. So let's say you have a dog, for example, right? People, they either train their dog or they have their dog on a leash. But you love your dog, right?
Yeah.
But so why wouldn't you then just let your dog just do whatever they wanted? Why would you let your dog just kind of just run around? Because you're scared of it getting hurt, right? Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, it's almost like as guys, when we're with a girl and we like a girl, we want to control what she wears because we know, hey, if you look nice, you're going to get male attention. And it might not be from guys that you actually want to get attention from. So if we're not there specifically and we know, hey, if you dress that way, you're going to get male attention, that puts us in a position where we can't protect you. So that insecurity is less like, okay, we're mad that you look good. We know you look good. We're dating you. So it's more that we know, hey, if you're going to be out by yourself and you look good, other guys are going to want to talk to you and you might not want the attention. Do you understand it all?
Yeah.
Or how you feel about that?
Do you really think that's the issue though? Because I think
hell yeah.
You do?
Hell yeah.
Really? It's
yes.
Not like, oh, what if she's like finds a man who's like more into her, or like is hotter, has more money or something like that, and she runs off and like I know I have a catch, so what if she runs off with someone else?
What I mean, that's interesting. Well, yes, that could be like a thing.
I'm gonna text my friend that I'm late because I'm right there.
No, I'll try to be fast. I'll try to be fast too.
I look rude because I'm texting.
Oh yeah, no problem. Okay, so at least what I'll say, if you're, and I'll repeat it too if you need me to, but the point is for that, it's not that we're afraid of maybe because you can always do that, and even for the guy perspective, we can always meet a hotter girl or whatever. It's just kind of if we know we can't control any of your behavior, it's not even just about okay, you're gonna meet a better guy. If we cannot control anything that you do, we know, okay, this isn't a girl that I can trust. I don't feel like she's going to be loyal. Because the thing is, a lot of girls will say, just trust me. But every girl in America says, just trust me.
Well, wait, that's actually super interesting because you said it was all about we got to protect our women. And then you just said, oh, girls just say, trust me.
Yes, because when you say that, we can't protect you, though. Because if you just say, trust me, I'm going to go do this thing. I'm going to go be outside without you and look good, and I'm going to get male attention. Well, you're in a position where it's not even about trusting you. It's well, I can't even protect you. And if I'm in a relationship with a girl that I like, I want to be able to control her to protect her. And what would happen is if I can't do that, if I'm trying to tell you, hey, you can't do this, or I don't want you to go out a certain way, and you still do it, in my mind, I know, okay, I'm not going to be able to even really protect this girl. So I might as well start dealing with other girls. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no. That was elite.
No, but that's what happens. No, because really? No, really. Because I'm be honest, this is how we feel. Yeah. That's how we think in our minds. We're like, bro, if my girl's gonna go do whatever, if I cannot tell my girl what to do at all. I can't say you can't wear this or can't do this or can't do whatever. And I like this girl and she doesn't even listen to me when I tell her, hey, do this or whatever. I'm like, well, why would I want to deal with a girl like this? This is just going to give me unnecessary anxiety. In the same way of like, I can't train my dog to do certain things. I don't put my dog on a leash and I walk outside and my dog runs off. It's like, bro, I can't even control this dog. Like I have to basically be running around, making sure she's okay. It's like, it creates a lot of like unnecessary dread. And it'd just be better to be in a position where, okay, we just have a girl that listens to us. Does that make sense?
Do you listen to women like that?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Actually?
If a girl is like, hey, don't go out with your guys tonight. Why would you go out with your guys? I'm not there.
Oh, I mean, no, this is a good question. Okay, so the thing is, I'm of the belief and always will be that like men and women are different, is what I'll say. See, for us as guys, like we can protect ourselves. We're physically capable enough of because who gonna really be a threat to us as a guy?
I don't think it's about protecting.
No, it is though. Because if I go out without you, and I'm not saying, and I mean I can get into the whole tea thing. You're not gonna like what I'm gonna say about that. But my thing is that yeah, no, of course. But what I'll say is like for us, when we're like out and about, it's like we're supposed to be responsible for ourselves as men anyway. So if we're out and about, like we're not like we're already gonna do our thing. Like we're already gonna do our thing and be fine. We're gonna be able to protect ourselves. We don't have to be worried about anything. It's like and like even with female attention, if we're getting it or not, we can choose to be like, all right, whatever. Because most girls are not gonna approach a guy. Like just we have to go out of our way to deal with girls, right? Like if you stand somewhere, you can stand anywhere on the street. A dude going, hey man, what's going on? I'm out at night. How Halloween? Like a dude's gonna do that. Yeah. But for guys, if we just avoid a girl and don't even put ourselves in a situation, that's not gonna be really a problem or issue for us. But I want to answer the kind of thing about you're like, I don't want you to do that. Would you guys say when you guys do that, do you guys feel insecure as to why you do that? Or why do you think women, because I'll have my own reasoning, but why do you think women would then be in a position where I don't want you to go out on your own?
If a man tells me I can't do something and then goes and does this other, like the same exact thing, I'm out.
Okay. But
why?
Yeah, so
like why do you get to tell me what to do, but it's not gonna be reciprocated? Like I can't go out with my girls wearing what I want. Why can you go out with your guys wearing what you want?
Well, the thing is, and that's when I get back to it, and it'll be a fundamental maybe difference in our thinking. Like I believe men and women are different. Like for you guys, like once again, like you can just attract guys just by.
Can I talk on the safety thing for a second?
Sure.
For women, the amount of times I've had like bad situations with men, it's never been going out. Maybe in college, there was a time that things were weird. But the thing, when women are the most uncomfortable, it's often not going out.
But when you go out by yourself, like guys approach you without your boyfriend being there?
I've never had anything that bad happen to me.
But guys were approaching you though, right?
Occasionally.
Let's be real. Guys were approaching you.
Sure, sometimes.
You see? And it's like, if we're not there, what if, but all it takes is one time for something bad to happen. Makes sense?
That's kind of extreme thinking.
No, but I think but as men, we have to be extreme because bad things do. Yeah, hell yeah. If I'm responsible, because like, same thing with the dog situation. It's like, well, if my dog isn't trained well, or I don't have my dog on a leash, I'm not going to be like, okay, I'm just going to let him keep running off and never be really in a position.
Okay, but
you want some level of control.
Sure. So my dog could run off, get hit by a car, because I can't tell her, hey, that's a car and it could kill you.
Yeah, that's
You can tell a girl, hey, cover your drink. Hey, if a man talks to you, please text me. Hey, I'm uncomfortable. Could you text me every 30 minutes? Could I have your location? Could we do this stuff?
Okay, well, I mean, I could go into a whole thing about that.
Dogs.
Yeah, well, they're not dogs. And I'm just using a dog as a situation in terms of something that you love.
Yeah, but there's some level of like, women still have thought as opposed to a dog, which is going to run off into traffic or like find someone else. Yeah. Like if a girl wants to be with you, I think men are more likely to go out and cheat than women are. Just like you think the opposite, like men are more likely to approach women. Often that guy has a girl, right?
Yeah, but what I would say is that like for you guys, once again, it's like because, and this will be probably a fundamental difference in our thinking. It's fine. And obviously I don't want to hold you too long with this, but basically the point that I would make is like for you guys can get male attention without doing anything. Guys will just approach you. All it takes is for one situation where we're not there. By the time you text us, it's too late. We can't do anything about the situation or whatever. And yes, it's also too with the cheating thing. I'm actually going to add that in here too. Well, the thing is, all it does take is for one guy to approach you or whatever. And if we're not there, we don't even want you to put yourselves in a situation where guys, let's be honest, why are guys going out to the club or doing whatever? Like they're trying to meet girls. Right. So I'm like, bro, if you're going.
Why are you trying to go out when your girl doesn't want you to?
I mean, okay. And then let me explain something. And this is the fine thing I say about this. I know you're going to want to talk about it, but like, at least when it comes to cheating, at least for guys, I'm going to be honest. If a guy is at a certain level of ability, like let's say your dream guy, let's say he's your dream guy. And I know you might say, well, that's not my dream guy, but I'm going to be realistic about how guys operate. Like, let's say your dream guy has everything, the money, status, looks, whatever. everything is
They're
great.
gonna cheat.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're
For fucking sure. Like it's going to happen. But if you're okay with the cheating, he'll like want to keep you. He'll be like, whoa. If a girl's okay with the cheating and he's awesome, he's amazing, he's everything you want him to be, and you're okay with the cheating, like he's gonna want to keep you. He's gonna want to stay with you like forever. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, in that situation, it'd be cool. Would you agree with that?
I'm not down, but I'm happy for other people that's okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I
hey,
have no problem with it for others.
fair enough. But like, I guess for the going out and just doing your own thing, like, it's gonna be a fundamental difference there. For guys, it's not really we're insecure or like we're like jealous. No, some guys, and I'm not saying every single situation. Some situations, some dudes are like that. It's true. But like for a dude who has other options, he's just not going to tolerate a girl who does that. That's why you maybe had situations where he just instantly starts planning on cheating because he's like, this girl's not going to listen to me. I have other options. I'm just going to go deal with other girls. At least that's, yeah. Most of the time, that's probably what happens. Make sense?
I think it's different. I think it's that men, I don't think it's about going out. I think it's about the control part. I think it's about like men want to be able to say, hey, do exactly what I want when I say. And those types of men are going to also cheat no matter what. It doesn't really matter. Even if you do.
But if a dude even has the balls to do that shit, it's because he has other girls. Like most dudes are not going to say that. Most dudes are not going to say to you, oh, you can't do this shit unless they know they got other options. Because I'm be honest, most guys, they're going to let you do whatever you want because they don't have options. If I'm afraid to lose you, I'm going to let you do what you want to do because I'm like, oh, well, I don't want to lose this girl. Let me let her do whatever. Yeah. Dudes who got options, they're going to say, hey, you're either going to do this or I'm going to go cheat with other girls. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I've played the game of like, I'm going to do what he says, and then they still suck. So to me,
how they suck? They cheated?
Yeah, but more than that, like manipulative. But let me say this. Let me say this. There's no man I've been with that's better than my girlfriends. That's better than going out. Like, sorry.
Well, I mean, you might find one, but hey,
maybe.
Just be careful with the attitude, bro, because you can find them and then you can fumble it if you don't listen. So I just want to let you know, like, if you do listen and he's a perfect guy in every single way, you listen. Hey, let's say he cheated a few times on the side or whatever. I'm gonna be honest. If you're willing to stay, he'll keep you. You'll get married. You'll get the ring. You'll get the house, the car, and everything like that.
Not for me.
Not for you. Fair enough.
I can get my own car. I can get my own ring. I don't really give a shit.
All right, true. All right. Let's see what you're saying now about 10 years though. 5 years, 6 years from now. I'm just saying.
We'll see.
Okay. Cool.
I think. Well, on that, we have this male loneliness epidemic. Women aren't putting up with the shit anymore.
But man, that's a whole other thing. If you really want to talk about,
same thing.
No, I want to talk about that, but that's a whole other thing. You want to keep going?
No, I should.
Yeah, you gotta go. Like that's a whole other thing. I'll talk about why.
But I think.
Okay, well,
fair enough. I think women are done. I think we're over it.
Yeah, I can explain why, but anyway, I appreciate you sitting down. Thank you so much. Yeah, what's your name again?
I'm Kate.
Kate, thank you so much. Right. Yeah, awesome. Have a good fizz.
Can I get chocolate?
Oh yeah, that's what it's saying for. It's Halloween, man. Come on. All right. Wait, did you get an almond joy?
Yeah.
Oh, do you like almond joys?
Yeah, it has almonds.
That shit. That's just so ass. I'm like, why did I put it in there? I think people like it. Anyway, bro, what is your name?
Samantha.
Samantha, nice to meet you. I am Ali. Okay. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, so pretty much the rundown here is this is the 4 Young American Men podcast. So I talk to people about culture, dating, politics, different stuff like that, so guys can pretty much learn from it. Is that cool?
Cool.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna ask you like a cultural / dating question today. So basically, it's Halloween, right? Yeah. So a lot of girls going out, looking nice, wearing costumes. Guys obviously doing it too. But naturally, what always comes up that I see with guys during this time of year is they're like, "Oh, bro, my girl going out, man." A lot of dudes are saying "rest in peace" because they're like, well, when a girl goes out, she's going to get male attention, especially if she dresses a certain way on Halloween. So I would ask is, do you think your guy should be able to control what you wear?
No.
I don't think so. Okay, why is that? Why is that?
Because women should be able to dress for themselves, and that shouldn't have to hinder a man's self-confidence or security in the relationship he has with his partner.
Okay. So why do you think for a lot of guys it is an issue? Because are you aware of it or not, that it feels like it's an issue for a lot of guys that like, hey, my girl's wearing a certain way, I'm not really fucking with that, or it makes me feel some type of way?
I'm aware of it, but are you okay with your girl dressing a certain way for you?
Oh, like if she goes out a certain way?
For you, are you okay with it?
Hell fucking no. No, I'm going to control what she wears. And I'll explain why.
But wait, okay. So you want her to dress a certain way at home?
Well, I mean, it just depends. I mean, okay, do what I'll say for this. Okay, when she's with me, it just depends. For every guy, that's personal preference. But it's the going out by yourself without me is where...
What about going out with friends? And like friends that you trust and like, are your friends too.
Sure. Am I there? Am I there? Or you?
Well, why are you not there?
That's my point. That's not. No, that. The ideal situation is what I say. Okay, so ideal situation. Let me explain the ideal situation.
Why are you not going out with your girl?
No, true. Okay, so in that base scenario, because what the part that I'm talking about is for guys when their girl is going out without them. That's the prime scenario. If I'm with the girl, it's fine. I don't go. We let you can look the way you want to because I'm there.
Well, if you're good with your girl going out a certain way, looking beautiful, gorgeous, hot, and you love her and you trust her, you're gonna be good with her going out with her friends too because you love her and you trust her.
Well, hell no, actually. Let me explain why. No, hell no. Let me explain though. Okay. Yeah, so this is our thing, and I'll explain the guy perspective here. You know what I'm saying? I speak for the guys. Okay, so for us though, like when we're with you, we can be able to protect you. You know what I'm saying? When we're out with you, you can look whatever kind of way because when you do look good, let's be real, you're gonna get male attention. You agree with that?
Yeah.
Like if you look good, like guys are gonna have guys when you've been out by yourself, have guys approached you before?
Maybe. I don't really pay attention.
I mean, but I didn't see you rejecting them. Like they coming and you're like, what the fuck? Get the fuck away from me, bro. Like
I'm with my friends.
Yeah.
You know, I got a man at home.
Are you in a relationship right now?
I do not, but if I were to be, I would be a respectful lady.
Okay, so like would you say are you saying that you would dress differently if you were in a relationship?
No, I dress for myself and I dress I mean there's
Okay. So at least is what I'll say, because I obviously don't want to hold you and make you wait too long. So at least what I would say here is for the guy perspective. So the thing with us is like when our girl goes out dressed a certain way, whether it's provocative or not, or looks good or whatever. For us, it's like, well, if she goes out a certain way, she's going to get male attention from other guys. And if we're not in a position to protect you from this male attention, because not all male attention is good male attention. I think that's something you can agree with, right? Like if you look a certain way, you don't want every dude to just be approaching you. Like it might be some crazy dude that's like, you know what I'm saying? So if we're not there and you look good and you're going to get all this male attention, you could get the wrong male attention. And if we're not there, we can't protect you. So the insecurity is not like, oh my God, I'm jealous. Some guys, that is the situation. But for a lot of guys, especially competent, confident guys, charismatic guys, guys who be on their shit. Like if they're like, bro, I don't want my girl going out looking a certain way because I can't, if she gets attention from other guys, I can't do anything about it. I can't protect her from it. And that's not like a good thing. So if she's going out a certain way, we're going to be like, hey, I want you or need you to dress a certain way because I don't want you to get the wrong looks. I don't want certain guys approaching you. And especially if you like me, and let's say right now I'm explaining the concern. Like if I explain this concern, you'd be like, well, wouldn't you agree that this makes sense? Or do you disagree with what I'm saying here?
I understand what you're saying, but I don't think we can always control what's happening on the exterior level. Like even if I'm just going to the grocery store and I'm coming from a workout class, like, I'm coming from a workout class. You can't be like, yo, you can't go to Trader Joe's in your workout clothes because you're not going to be able to protect yourself.
Well, I mean, shit, I might bring extra set of clothes. I'll be like, hey, I'll pack you this joke. So I give you your sweats. You know what I'm saying? You got your locker at the gym.
I think you have to have some trust in your partner and trust in yourself that you picked the right person and like the person's.
We'll talk about that last
thing,
the trust thing too. Okay, so my thing with the trust thing. What I would say is that trust is earned, not given. And let me explain. I want to see if you agree with this or not. So with trust being earned, not given, what that means is I would want my girl to take steps to make me trust her. If you just say, trust me, that's like not enough. It's almost like, let's say somebody commits a crime and says, trust me, bro, I ain't do it. But he was at the crime scene, everything's over there. Like, and he just says, trust me. No, you still got to take him to court. You got to question him and figure out what's going on, because saying trust me or your words isn't enough. Your actions are actually way more important. So let's say, for example,
how does someone gain your trust?
Okay, so for example, let's say I'm with a girl. If I don't even have to tell her, hey, you shouldn't dress this way or whatever, because like I said earlier, you understand that if you dress a certain way, you're going to get male attention. So if you as a girl, you're already taking steps like, oh, I don't want to wear this. I don't want to go out this way. I don't want to wear this way. I'm like, oh man, this lit. This is great what I'm witnessing right here, because she understands or has that awareness like, hey, I don't want to put my boyfriend in a precarious situation where he's not here to protect me if I dress a certain way. So so to me, that's earning my trust. Like, whoa, this girl is actively taking steps without me even saying anything to make sure she doesn't put herself in bad situations. And I look down, I'm like, oh, that's great. And that's like that's one of many things that she could do, just because otherwise from a relationship perspective. But like for what I would say when it comes to protecting the relationship and the integrity of the relationship, like if she takes those steps, then that's what I mess with. How do you feel about that?
I would have to disagree with your perspective there, respectfully,
Sure.
Because you should have faith in your community.
Mm-hmm.
And
I don't got faith. I don't know who's on the block. I don't know who on the block today, but okay, sure. But I'll let you finish up here.
Have faith in your community, and like that people will watch out for each other.
Sure.
Like your partner's not going to be in danger if you're in a community that's well respected, that's well taken care of, and has a good group of friends.
Mhm.
Like I don't think you have anything to worry. And you want your girl to look good, and especially if you're a fashion guy, you want your girl to look good.
No, I do.
Are you into?
No, I ain't really.
Do you have style?
No, I mean,
Do you have swag?
I'm out there. I think I'm pretty lit. But true.
Don't hide your partner. You want your partner to look great, and
When I'm there.
and you want a girl that when you're looking at her, look at her as if she's magic.
I mean, I would love to do that, but you know, I just live in the real world. Like I can't afford to have that level of.
You know what?
Fair enough.
I don't think you're ready for her.
I mean, I ain't ready for the girl apparently, bro. I'm trying to help out. All right. Yeah.
It's gonna be controversial.
Yeah, probably. More likely. Yeah, that's how we do it. But I explain what's kind of going on here. First, what's your name, man?
My name's Clay.
Clay. Nice to meet you. I'm Ollie, man.
Ollie?
Yeah,
Nice to
yeah,
meet
sir.
you, man.
Okay, so basically this is the Four Young American Men podcast. So basically I'm talking about culture, dating, politics, different things like that. So guys can pretty much learn from it and take away from it. That cool?
All right, cool. Yeah,
All right,
let's
cool.
do it.
So today's question I actually had, very interesting, probably heard it. Going to spook you probably, is that do you think racism in the modern day is actually a bad thing?
Yes.
Okay, why do you think current day racism is bad? Actually, what I'd ask you first is, how would you define racism today?
How would I define racism today?
Yes.
It's judgment of people based off, racism at its finest is just color.
Mm-hmm.
So judging somebody just not based off their character or their morals or their merit, it's based off of their skin tone.
Yeah, so like basically like, okay, because I'm black, you already assume some stuff about me or like whatever. You're like, okay, he's black, so I don't want to give him opportunities or stuff like that kind of situation.
Precisely, yeah.
So what I would actually say in the modern day that the word racism or racist has actually been basically watered down aggressively to like a point where it's lost its meaning. I don't know if you'd agree with this or not. Would you say that like people kind of fling the word around like crazy nowadays, even in situations where somebody can't be provably seen as racist?
Yeah, no, I would definitely say there's a good amount of cases where it's used a little too frequently.
Yeah, it's like you just saying like anybody would say like almost to the point where you can say anything about a group of people, especially based off race, and be like, well, that's racist. Like if I say, for example, Asians are good at math, someone would be like, that's racist. I'm like, but nigga, that's the truth. Like Asians are good at math. Is that not true?
I will not answer this, but I will say.
Hey,
I'm just saying, like statistics, if China has a better education system and they just so happen to be of Asian descent.
What's going on there?
Yeah.
That's my see what I'm trying to say though. But see, this is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, sorry.
So I think when we use the word racist or racism all the time, what ends up happening is that we dilute the truth.
Okay.
Like we stop being honest about things. Like even for what I just said, it's like okay, if I say Asians are good at math, it's like well, people like
it's not racist by any means.
Yeah,
but
because it's associated with a behavior, not like a skin tone, ethnicity, or whatever.
You could probably argue though is stereotypical, but like.
But what is even wrong with that if it's the truth? Am I supposed to lie?
No, it's not lying.
I mean, yeah, it is. If I say, oh, no, Asian's not good at math, that's lying, right?
It's not even lying. It's just like it depends on the situation, I feel like, right?
Well, I mean, if I see an Asian and he's good at math, I'm like, oh, yeah, that makes sense because I know a lot of Asians that are good at math. That makes sense, right?
Fair enough.
There's a lot of truth there. So at least the reason why I say this, like, no, I'm just saying because you realize the truth. Because I think we're at a point where it's like, okay, people don't want to talk about the truth anymore, right? For example, I'll say for black people, a lot of people don't like to hear this, but I'm like, a lot of black people are very, very violent. I'm going to be honest. Like, a lot of black people are violent, and people associate violence with black people. If you see a nigga walking down the street with a hood on, and he's looking kind of mean, you crossing the damn street. Not because of his race, but you associate certain behaviors with his race. And is that racism?
No, not particularly, but like again, this comes down to context.
Exactly. But even with the context I just gave,
like the fact that I was able to, like, I walked up here, I don't have an issue if you respectfully, obviously.
Course,
yeah.
Because you saw maybe the way I was sitting, my behaviors, the way I called you over, like, hey man, come sit down.
It's a behavior, yeah.
Yeah, you associate good feelings.
There's certain things you see and you got to question it at least a little
bit.
bit.
But if I had a mask on, and I was just sitting up here in the corner with maybe my homie, and we're just like, hey man, come over here real quick. You walking over to me?
Absolutely not. No, I was in I lived in Chicago. I lived in Chicago for 4 years.
Exactly.
Ain't no way I'm doing that shit.
And you'd be scared of black people, right, Chicago? Not all of them.
Wait, no, don't say that.
Yeah, not all of them.
I didn't say that.
I didn't say that. But what I would say is you would associate certain behaviors with them though.
I would associate people that are wearing masks and are acting sketch as hell in downtown Chicago and walk a particular way. Yes, I would avoid.
But it's mostly black people that do that. You see white dudes doing that?
I have seen.
You seen that right here? You seen the white dude? No,
I hate to say it. I've seen it.
I mean, man, you got some wiggers out there, bro. You got wiggers out there. But okay. But point being, because I obviously don't want to hold you too long, but the point that I'm just trying to drive home here is that let's just be real. Certain races, skin colors, and groups of people are associated with certain behaviors. And to say, hey, black people do this thing, to me, is not racist, because people will hear you say that, just like I said with the Asian thing, like, oh, well, Asians are good at fucking math. Like, no, nigga, that's true. Like, that's true. I've seen this shit. We've all seen this shit. Let's just be honest. And I think we've lost the honesty and truth, and I believe, especially in a free country, that causes a lot of fucking issues. I think it's just better if, like, we're honest about shit. I think it's better for everybody, and we can actually fix a lot of problems in the country. Do you agree with that or not? And then we can end off there.
That's interesting, actually.
Is this, you've heard this before?
Yeah. But like
you believe in it already. You thinking about it.
I've heard a lot, to be honest. But like, I just mean like in the sense like, yes, to a degree, if we acknowledge some things, but I don't want to make it, the issue is how it's perceived. If we word it in a way to where it's like, oh, it's this culture that's causing this problems, right?
But it's true though. Even though it's the truth.
Do you think there's anything beyond just the culture itself? Like,
no.
Do you think the culture is not inherent to the race? Let's put it that way.
No, I think the culture is inherent to the race.
Like, if you would have, you think so?
Yes.
So
I think, for example, for white people, I would say that what you can associate with white people is exploration, is philosophy, right? Some of the greatest explorers, also innovation. Some of the greatest explorers, innovators in history have all been white guys. So I'm going to be like, and let me even give you a crazy example. You know when people say, hey, man, that's that white people shit. What are they talking about? They're talking about a white dude seeing a fucking abandoned asylum and be like, let me go in that motherfucker. A black dude's looking at that and like, oh, hell no. So clearly there's inherent differences between the races in terms of the way they operate. Not true or not true?
I guess true, but my point, wait, can I say
you know what I'm saying?
No, you got to let me say my thing, though. Yeah. What I want to say is that, though, I feel like if you would have, let's just say this, right? Let's take a neighborhood, a bad neighborhood for that matter.
So niggas are there, let's be honest.
Yeah. not like that.
Let's be honest.
You're going to clip me on this, and that's crazy.
I'm not going to clip you. I promise. I'll put this video in this whole entirety. I will not clip this.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, but somebody's going to clip it on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, you could. But, like, it's cool. Nah, no, you fine, bro. Don't worry. All
right.
I would defend you with my life.
I'm sure you would.
No, I really would. If anything happened to you, bro, I'm telling you. Go ahead.
Okay, what I'm trying to say, though, is that if you were to have, again, in my opinion, it's not really based off, like, the skin color. Like, if you were to have somebody raised, like, let's say, like, I was raised on O Block, let's just say.
You were in the O Block, man. King Vaughn in them.
Exactly.
Keep keeping them. Little Dark in them.
R.I.P.
He fought with them niggas, but them niggas was violent.
oh no, don't get me wrong, he definitely was. But
serial killer, King Vaughn.
Yeah, no, but like, if you had doesn't really matter if you had a white person, an Asian person, a Latin person raised in a neighborhood like that, in that kind of an environment, they're going to end up leaning towards that culture. But
I would say there's a ton of white people that live in impoverished environments, and they're not nearly as violent as black people.
No, but you could argue that they have a different kind of culture, not because of the race.
Trailer park.
Yes, no, but like actually, like coming from like a trailer park or like a redneck background. I mean, there's two different aspects to it.
True.
But like, I mean, there are like unique cultures to that, and then there's black people in those cultures that are raised in a very similar manner.
But a lot of black people will celebrate the culture. They'll be like, "Oh, nah, the rapping, the killing, the stealing, and all this other kind of shit. Like, this is our culture." They actually associate themselves directly with the nonsense. What I honestly call bullshit. I'm like, well, what the fuck? For me, at least, I guess I critically think about these things. I'm like, I don't want to be associated with that. And I think to be a part of the black community, I'll tell you something crazy. You basically have to associate with that shit, or they shun you. If you're like, hey, I actually think gang banging is stupid. I actually think us not having men in the household is stupid. I actually think twerking and fucking wide open for niggas is stupid. But they'll say, hey, man, you not black now. You a coon. So, I mean, maybe, and I'm telling you my experience here, but like, that's just what it is. So for me, I'm like, well, we have to be real about different races and different cultures. Well, even if people aren't, sure, it's almost like there's different poverty cultures for different races. Like broke Asians probably look different from broke blacks. Broke white people probably look different from broke Latinos. But at the end of the day, the race is expressing a certain behavior. Would you agree with that? Let's be honest, bro.
I think so, but I think it goes. I do think it does.
It's almost like you agreeing with it, but it's like, oh, well, you've been taught for so long that, oh, you can't say that. That's racist. You can't make those connections. They're like telling you, hey, you're not allowed to make those connections. But I'm saying, fuck no, we're supposed to. We have to tell the truth about things to improve things. Do you want people to lie to you? That's why I keep saying, is this true or not?
Yeah.
Because you don't want people to lie. Would you agree with that? It's just scary because you get canceled. Like you're saying, like, oh man, they're gonna clip this. Why? Even though you're telling the truth and you're agreeing with the truth.
That's just how it is nowadays.
Yeah, it's not. They trying to make you look like a bad person for just agreeing with the truth.
Yeah, but like some people are gonna be like, that's not the truth, and then there's a whole nother side. They bring into like the idea of like again, going back to Chicago and like where I was just in for school, like they'll bring up the idea of like redlining, which was a real thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
true.
There's like the.
No, I'm not saying. Let me not say this. I'm not saying that there was never discrimination. I believe there 100% was. That's obvious. Like we can agree with that. Like, I'm saying, and that's precisely why I said the modern time today, bro. It's not the same. It's definitely it's gone. Like it's literally pretty much gone. Yeah.
There's definitely not discrimination in the same sense that there was 50 years ago, for that matter.
Yeah.
I mean, not even like a century ago, but like that I will definitely agree with. I do think it's to a certain degree overhyped.
Yeah.
In the sense that there does seem to be like, I don't know, like there's certain things where it feels like you're like, even myself, I feel out of place with like some people like that I've worked with or friends I've had because of.
And that was a prime example of that. Did you just see that just now?
What's that?
Well, he literally just came and took a candy. He didn't even ask me.
No, I think he nodded.
All right, cool.
I caught it.
Okay, cool.
He nodded.
All right, cool.
And I was like, fair enough.
All right.
But like,
appreciate you saying that, bro. That'd be good. No, I'm like, see these niggas. But it's cool. Hey, man, he didn't do it. It was not wrong. You know, cameraman before I helped out so you could get one. Anyway, go ahead.
I will.
And then we can end off here. I don't want to hold you too long.
No, it's all good.
All right,
I mean, all I will say is that I do think, and it's hard, again, this is where it gets hard for me to say because it's like, you know, it's a situation where it's like, it's not my place. And so like people from.
You see that though? Why isn't it even your place? Like, why do you even have to say that? Like,
because that's just how it is. You know, like
but why should it be that way?
It shouldn't be that way, but people will be like, you didn't experience it like we experienced it.
But that doesn't. How long would people say that to? Would they say that basically to the end of time? That, oh, well, you didn't experience anything, so you can't say anything about anything that we do.
Arguably, because some people are ignorant about that.
And I think that's wrong. I don't like ignorance. You like people being stupid?
Absolutely not.
Exactly.
But what I'm trying to say is that, like, yes, there is. I do think that to a certain degree there's a problem with that culture. But on that,
see what I'm saying? You seeing the niggery? You seeing it?
I didn't say that.
I said it. The niggery. I'm saying it for him because he can't say. And the fact that you can't even say that, I can say nigger all day long. I can call you cracker all day long. You can't say that. You can't say that. And is that wild? I can say all the bullshit about you. You say one thing, oh, he racist, oh, blah, blah, blah. What the fuck? I'm just being honest. And I'm passionate about it because I think this is a problem. I want everybody to be able to say the truth. Look, man, you niggas need to stop the bullshit. You need to be able to say that openly. It's unfair that, like, I can say everything I want to say about you, though, with no repercussions. If you call me a nigga right now, you know you be cooked. Like, you know, oh,
I know I'd be fired. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, right? And I think that sucks, but that's how I feel about it.
I also would never do that.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Well, you can't.
Well, I mean, like, you can do whatever I want, but like,
can you don't? Without consequences, though.
Absolutely not without consequences.
Exactly.
But there's consequences to everything. To
True.
Be fair. I mean,
not to be calling you a cracker though. In fact, I'd be people would be overjoyed if I clicked calling you a cracker. Yeah, be like, oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Tell that nigga, tell that wigger. Yeah. If I get fired from his job, like they don't even know what you did.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a problem with, I guess you could say, the culture. There's a problem with both sides of the culture. I'm just saying.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm definitely just saying that there is a problem with, like, I guess you could say both sides of the culture.
Yeah, I wouldn't say both sides. I don't think it's both.
You really don't think so?
What are you saying with white people, or what are you saying?
Not like in a sense of like what you're probably thinking. I'm saying like in a sense that like there are older generations that kind of do think a little bit more in a skewed sense.
I mean,
I've
to some degrees,
I've witnessed it for sure. I mean, just knowing people like in my life that I'm like, it's a little bold statement that you're making there.
But a lot of times, I think when people make some of those bold statements, I don't know what they are, and once again, I don't want to go too long because obviously we could keep going forever. But even when they make some of those statements, like even for what I'm saying to you right now, have you ever heard a black person say any of the shit I'm telling you right now? Maybe you
No,
have.
no, not directly. Like,
See?
well, but also you're saying that this is more like in a podcast sense, so it's a little bit different, obviously.
Yeah,
but
no,
like,
of course, but no.
But like, I've had conversations like this for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not with a black dude. Have you done with a black dude?
Yeah.
Oh, for real? All right, hey, shout out my nigga, bro. You a critical thinker. Follow my shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. And anyway, I just think more conversations like this need to be happening. I think people should be open to just have these kind of conversations because overall, as a country, as America, I think everyone is better if we can all tell the truth about each other and somebody's not demonized for recognizing the truth and instantly shut down by just saying a word like racist. That's not productive. And the culture will continue to be the same, at least in the black community, if we can't be honest about it. So, yeah.
I would agree. I think the biggest thing we need right now as a country is conversation.
Yeah.
I know people from both sides of the political spectrum, and that is the one thing that, like, it's surprising how much we can agree on. I know this is more like about race, but when you boil it down, when you boil this all down, this is all due to political divide that we're experiencing right now.
True. Well,
There's a side of white people that are agreeing with the things you're saying, like that's racist, and then you also have a side of white people on the other side, and then kind of goes both black with like black. I mean, honestly, all races for that matter.
Yeah,
like,
I think there's difference. I think there's always gonna be race wars, even behind closed doors. Like, I know we just keep going because it's just you be saying stuff, but at least behind closed doors, like, let's be honest, we all saying wild shit. We saying, all right, Indians, yeah, y'all niggas kind of smell. All right, Jewish people, yeah, you guys kind of control the government and all this other kind of stuff. All right, black people, y'all niggas a little bit too violent. Can y'all chill out? And white people, I don't know, like, your women are annoying. I mean, that's kind of a problem. Cracker, I don't know, like, but you see what I'm saying? Like, we say these things behind closed doors, we just don't say it out in the open, even though we know it's the truth. So, yeah. But anyway, I don't want to hold you too long. This has been a great conversation. What was your name again, man?
my name's Clay.
Clay, thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed it, man. That was fun. You can
That
take
was
a candy too
interesting.
if you want to. Yeah. It's only one at a time. One at a time. I'll try to make it quick, of course. All right. Yeah, for sure. You can have one, bro. All right, cool. So basically, first I want to know your name.
My name's Kabir.
Kabir, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you, man.
You a pilot, man. I'm Ali.
Hey,
Yeah. No, I like that outfit, man.
I like your outfit, man.
Bro, I only got a mask.
Hey, bro.
It's how we do it out here.
It's the person that makes it. It's the person.
So fucking facts. Okay, so basically, this is the 4 Young American Men podcast.
Okay.
So we're talking about career, politics, culture. We're a bit controversial. Are you cool with that?
I'm fine with it.
All right, bet. Let's make it happen. Okay, so today we have kind of a mix between a culture and political kind of question, but do you think racism in the modern day is a bad thing? I know it's kind of broad, but
Yeah.
Okay. So how would you personally define racism?
Being unfair to someone of a different race than you.
Okay. So, like, treating them unfairly based off race?
100%.
So, like, if I'm black, I'm being treated differently, for example. Like, oh, you black, so I'm not going to do something for you, give you opportunity, yeah?
100%, exactly.
Okay, cool. So, at least what I would say, very interesting. Well, I would say in the modern day that the word racist or racism has been diluted to an extreme degree.
I think so as well.
Yeah.
I think so as well.
Yeah, like I would think to a point almost like if you make any associations of groups, then, oh, you're immediately racist, you're a bad person. I think
So I think, and I don't mean to divert off script,
No, it's fine. Talk.
but cultural appropriation, I think, is something that's like, I feel like people kind of divert like an entire group into like one culture, and they assume that everyone of a certain ethnicity or culture is the same.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's not fair.
What would you say? Okay, almost like the kind of whole like, well, all people in certain groups do this thing. Is that what you mean?
No, I don't mean that. I'm saying
Oh.
people do that. I'm saying.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
not
think
you.
that's
Yeah,
true.
no, but like kind of like saying that all people are a certain way is not true.
No, it's not true.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with that. I'd agree with that.
exactly. Yeah.
But would you say, but when people make generalizations, when people make generalizations, it's basically because they've had a majority association with a certain group of people doing a certain thing. Agreed?
And people,
And I'll give you an example for a second.
people might be like that. For example, I grew up with a lot of black people, for example.
Yep.
And when I went to college or I moved away after college, and a lot of generalizations around black people are the same.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've met
Example?
So I don't know, like one of my I play basketball, so
Yeah.
I moved to a city and I play basketball there, and people are like, oh, like they play gritty, for example, like they play dirty or whatever.
Or like, when you say, oh, okay.
They, like black people, that's what
Yeah.
they say. They play dirty, and I go, no. I mean, it's just you met someone that played dirty that happened to be black.
But
like-
I mean, I will argue though, at least with a lot of black people I've hooped with. I mean, we do. I mean, we play very aggressively. Would you say that black people are very physically talented, for example? Let's be honest.
Physically talented?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because look at the NFL, look at
Look
the
at
NBA.
Edwards.
Like, yeah, look, man, niggas are great. I'm saying it. Don't worry.
Edwards, or
Yeah.
like I'm a Ravens fan. Lamar Jackson.
Sure.
He's
Oh, bro, he hates you.
you commit.
He's an Eagles fan. You're fair.
Hey, bro.
All right, but anyway,
I met Jalen Hurts last night.
Yeah.
Full out costume, bro.
Sure.
Anyways.
I don't hold you too long, but at least based off what I've seen, I just want to see if you agree with this or not. Okay, so I'm in this kind of position where what I have a problem with is that, as you said, you agree with the fact that the word has been maybe diluted, where people, if I make any association with a group of people I've seen as racist, for example, let's say Asians, I'm like, Asians are good at fucking math. That is true. Almost all Asians that I'd be good with, if we look at the stats, Asians are good at fucking math.
It's different.
And people will say, oh, well, or actually, even that's the kind of stereotype that maybe people are more okay with. No one's like going to really call you racist for that. Some people will. But let's say, for example, if I say a lot of black people are violent,
and I get it.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, now I'm racist because I made maybe a truth. I had a truth, or I said a true thing. It's statistically true. As a black person, I'm not saying you're saying this. I'm saying this. But you probably believe this. You probably agree. Like a lot of, I mean, you maybe don't. But I mean, I'm going to be honest. Statistically, it is the truth. I'll be real with you. You don't have to agree, but you respect it. Okay. Yeah. So I see that, and I'm like, bro. So we can say, okay, maybe, Asians are good at math, and, or I don't know, white people are crackers, whatever. We can say these kind of things and everything's okay. But the minute I say, oh, well, black people kind of doing this shit. Black people are being really violent. Oh, my God, you're racist or whatever. But I just made a direct, honest association. I think it's a bad thing that we lie about things. And kind of what I want your opinion on is like, well, do you think saying the truth about certain groups of people, even if it is unflattering, is important? Or do you think we should just be like, no, we can't have these conversations because,
100%, I agree. Saying the truth is fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if black people are more inherently violent.
I mean, statistically, bro, I'm going to be honest, looking at the stats.
Honestly, I'm pretty fucked up right now. I'm drunk. I don't know off the top of my head.
Yeah, no, fair. But I'm just telling you, that's the truth. All my life,
the black kids that I grew up with,
we're not that way.
No, not at all.
True.
I've some of my best friends from home. I grew up in Jersey.
It's not all black people, but it is some. Would you agree with that?
I assume I don't know. I mean, off the top of my head, I don't know.
Bro, bro.
You might try to get a response out of me. Shit.
No,
I
just want to. Okay, but it's fine. But if you don't know, it's cool.
Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, but you'd agree with the much.
I agree that the concept of making generalizations about certain races are taken differently. For example, you said Asians are great at math. I suck at math, and I'm Asian.
Well, you know what I'm talking about, like Japanese,
East Asians. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, exactly.
And I'm South Asian.
Okay.
And I'm not great at math at all.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I feel like I understand your point about how like some connotations of some races are taken differently.
And I think that's unfortunate. I think we need to be fully honest about everybody,
exactly.
Especially if you live in America. Let's be honest about everybody because
I think everybody should, and honestly, in my opinion, nowadays is taken equally. And
where are you from, by the way? Sorry.
I'm from Jersey.
No, like where you ethnicity-wise?
I'm Indian.
Okay. So, for example, not to be offensive here, but a lot of people say Indians are smelly or Indians stink.
Exactly. I've gotten that before.
Yeah, bro. And I don't think it's, I mean, I've met some Indians that are not like that. But I smell some Indians that are not like that. They are smelly. And I'm like, well, okay. Well, if this, I mean, that I don't know if that's statistically proven, so I'm not going to say that's true.
There's probably no stats behind it.
Yeah, because like who gives a fuck? Really?
Exactly.
But,
yeah.
But anyway, I just think it's important to say those truths. It seems like you agree for the most part, but yeah.
I agree with you. I'm just saying, like, I feel like generalizations are made about every culture.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
And it's 100% true. Yeah, but I feel like everyone needs to just be treated equally. Honestly, like, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, I like that, but I think even that doesn't happen if you can't be honest about everybody. So.
I think honesty is key.
Yeah, that's the only way we can be equal. Would you agree with that?
100%, yeah.
Cool. All right, man. I appreciate it so much, man. What's your name again, bro?
Kabir.
Thank you so much, bro. And I love the outfit, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I like this too.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Got a hat on, man. Yeah, bro. You can have a piece of candy if you want to. Yeah, for sure. I'll try to make it fast. Okay, what's up? Have a seat. What is yours?
I'm kind of scared.
You should be scared. I'll be honest. What's your name?
Celia.
Celia, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Yeah, Ollie.
Ollie?
Yes. Okay, so pretty much this is the 4 Young American Men podcast. I'm talking about career, politics, dating, different kinds of stuff. So guys can pretty much learn from it. Is that cool?
I don't know what I've gotten myself into.
Yeah, you're gonna get real confused in a second. It's like, I'm not gonna ask you anything too crazy, but
okay.
Ollie, so I'm gonna ask you a dating question. Cool?
Yeah.
Okay, so at least we're dating right now, it's Halloween, girls going out, wearing what they want to wear, guys going out wearing their Halloween costumes. But at least based off from the men camp, like a lot of guys are like usually uncomfortable when their girl goes out and dresses a certain way, especially on Halloween. Yeah. So what I would ask here is, do you think your guy, your man, your husband, whichever, should be able to control what you wear?
No.
Why not?
Because I think that, especially for Halloween, this is your one opportunity to dress however you want.
Yeah. But okay, if that, even if it's a way that maybe makes your boyfriend or your man uncomfortable?
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we could. Okay. Let me ask you though. Okay, what I'd ask you is at least why do you think maybe a guy would not want his girlfriend to dress a certain way? Maybe in a slutty way, in a whorish way, whatever.
Listen, I understand that men have their excuses.
We got excuses.
Listen up. Let the girl dress however she wants on Halloween.
Even if your boyfriend don't like it, he's like, hey, can you not wear that? It's like, who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck? Listen, I'm dressed up as Lord Farquaad right now, so I can't really speak. Like, I can't really speak, but like, let the girls dress how they want to. Halloween is the girls' holiday.
Nah, it is though. It's a huge problem. But okay.
This is not for the men.
Yeah, no.
Halloween is not for the men. This is for the girls.
Yeah, we know. That's why I'm scared. Like, what the fuck?
Let her dress however the fuck she wants. She's been planning this.
Mm-hmm.
She's been planning this. She's put thought into this.
But what if I'm like, I don't want you to dress that way? What is like, at least, do you feel like there's a reason why guys don't want you to dress a certain way? Do you think there's a reason? Or do you think we're just crazy?
I mean, I can see why guys wouldn't want you to dress a certain way, but like, I personally don't care.
Oh, you just don't care. Okay. But you understand it though. You just don't give a fuck. Which is fine. I mean, if you're like, okay, well, what is your understanding of it? Let me actually ask you that. I'll try not to hold you too long.
I think no, you're good.
Yeah.
I think that guys who have an opinion about that are a little insecure.
Okay.
If you trust your woman, you're gonna let her dress however she wants.
Yeah. So I mean, at least usually, even when I ask girls about this, it's always like, okay, you should trust me or you're insecure. Well, okay, let me ask you this. So, okay, let's say you like someone, you love someone or whatever.
Yeah.
You want to see them do well, right? Like you want to see them do well. You want to see them taken care of. You want to see them protected. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you would agree with the fact that if you dress a certain way as a girl, you're going to get male attention.
Yeah, but if you trust your girlfriend, then you trust that she's not gonna like play into that.
Well, I'd actually even say, because a lot of girls will maybe think I'd go the route of, well, this might allow you to have other guys that are going to approach you that might be better than me, whatever. But I actually will go the route that if you dress a certain way as a girl, you're going to maybe get unwanted male attention, because all male attention isn't good male attention. You agree with that?
Unwanted male attention is good attention?
No. Not all male attention is good attention. If you dress a certain way, you're going to get the attention of a lot more men than you otherwise would if you dress maybe in a more conservative manner.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So I would say, from the guy perspective, if we know you dressing a certain way is going to make a lot of guys, want to talk to you, come up to you, or whatever, well, not all of those guys are going to be respectful. Not all of those guys are going to treat you a certain way. Some of those guys might get mad if you reject them or whatever and do some shit to you. And if I'm not there, let's say this, because this is obviously a situation where I'm not going out with you or whatever.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not there. I'm like, well, what the fuck? I don't want you to dress a certain way because I don't want you to put yourself in a position where you're going to get the wrong male attention and I'm not there to protect you. So I'm insecure in the fact that maybe I'm not jealous of you. There are guys that are jealous and insecure, true.
Sure.
What I'm saying is, at least a guy who's on his shit, deals with a lot of girls, is competent, a guy who can get girls. If I'm telling you, hey, I don't want you to dress a certain way, it's not because I'm worried or I'm jealous. It's because I understand you're going to get unwanted male attention. Sure. And that's an issue. And if I can't tell you what you wear and you go out, you're going to dress whatever you want, I'm like, well, you're going to put yourself in kind of a bad situation. So how do you feel about that? Do you understand that or agree with that at all?
I understand it, but I think that women are very smart. And so if a woman is dressing a certain way, however she wants to dress, I'm a stan. I am all for the girls.
Yeah, no, you're not quitting, bro. You get I can tell.
No. And
we worried about that shit though.
Going back to the girls are smart.
Not all of them, unfortunately. But yeah.
A lot of girls are smart.
And
so she is gonna not put herself in a bad position.
But if
she's gonna be with her girls or her friend group. She's not gonna put herself.
Is your friend group gonna protect you from a grown man?
If there's a boyfriend involved, then yeah.
Well, but see, you almost like you see what my point here exactly. If there's a man there,
but
because you're not gonna do it by yourself.
Here's the thing about men.
Yeah.
They're gonna approach you however you're dressed.
Well, yes, to certain degrees. But my point is like, if I'm telling you to dress in a more reserved manner, we just want it to happen less. Yes, of course, you're going to go outside. Like, it's not like you're not going to be able to go outside. And primarily in most situations, you should be going out with your girl or whatever.
Yeah.
But my point is, there's going to be times where you're going to go outside. So at least if we're not there and you got to go outside, then you want to be as reserved as possible so you can limit that attention. Don't you agree with that?
I agree, but hold on. I love your Metro costume.
That's all. That's all.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I'm gonna wrap up here too, but yeah, that's my.
Okay.
But you agree with that? Like, you understand the situation. We're wrapping up right now.
I think that men feel like they have to be protectors.
We do.
I feel like women kind of have it handled. Listen, there are going to be.
You gonna fight a man?
I'm not going to fight a man, but
No, you gonna protect yourself.
no. Women are smart enough to take themselves out of the situation before that happens.
A fast, strong man who's trying to chase you. You gonna take yourself out of that situation?
Do you really think that's going to happen?
Hell yeah.
Okay, listen, that's going to happen regardless of what you're wearing.
But if I'm there, it wouldn't. Or if you're in a more reserved attire, it's a less likely chance. Like I said, there's going to be times you're going to go outside. But the reason why we want the control in terms of what you're wearing is to limit a potential danger. Does that make sense? Yeah, right.
I see what you're saying. I don't necessarily agree.
Sure.
So we
Sure.
may have to agree to disagree.
Fair enough. Nah, I appreciate the conversation. No, this was lit. What's your name again?
Celia.
Celia, thank you so
What's
much.
your name again?
Ollie.
Ollie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much for waiting, by the way. Sorry it took a little bit too long.
Sorry, Rach.
Yeah, my bad. It was a good conversation.
Do you agree with what I said? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's my girl right there.
I mean, I guess so.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah.
Listen. What are you dressed as?
I'm the skeleton. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Yeah, do you know who this is? Isn't this a person?
I've actually done this like quite a lot.
Oh, yeah, that's fun though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You gotta watch. It's gotta be intimate because there's one chair. Okay, cool. What's your name?
My name's Caroline.
Nice to meet you, Caroline.
So nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Ollie.
Nice to meet you, Ollie.
So basically, this is the Four Young American Men podcast. As I said, we go over culture, dating, politics, different kind of stuff. But today we got a dating question, right?
Okay.
So as you know, it is Halloween. You know, ladies are out here dressing how they want to, and you know, a few guys out here dressing for Halloween too as well. So, as you may or may not know, for guys, this is an uncomfortable holiday. You know, I'm about to explain. Like, so at least for us, you know, like when girls go out, especially on Halloween, they dress a provocative way or sexualized way. You know, it makes a lot of dudes uncomfortable. We're like, hey, we don't kind of want our girl to dress a certain way. So, at least what I would ask is, do you think a guy should be able to control what you wear?
Personally, no. I know that as someone that's been in a circumstance that a man has not loved what I've worn before,
Yeah.
I can understand from a way because you think that a girl might be wearing that because she wants attention.
Yeah.
However,
How would you get attention otherwise? Don't you have to dress a certain way if you want to?
but like, what if this is just like the way I want to dress?
Fair. No, which is fair. But at the same time, you do know, or maybe you're aware of. I'd be so surprised.
I mean,
Like,
like
you're
girls
wearing-
are effing sexy and like.
Yeah, that's how you know. So, okay.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my homegirls.
Yeah,
Like,
you
look
gotta
how
say that.
effing's hot she is.
Yeah.
Hot.
No,
And,
but
like-
see, but
Are you being
come on.
interviewed?
Yeah. Shit.
Wait, I'm in my interview.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, so look, so that's exactly. So
Yeah.
okay. So
Okay.
if you think that, then a bunch of other dudes also think that. So you're like, okay, if you
And but like, how? What if in a million, whatever, in like 20 years, this was sexy? Right? But like, this is like what makes you happy, and this is what makes you comfortable.
yeah, but
So like, why not? What if that makes her happy and comfortable?
well, the thing is, it's like not really a happiness thing because at least for guys, right? As you said, you've been in a similar situation, so maybe what I'm about to say resonates. At least for a guy who's like, hey, I don't want you to dress a certain way. It's not because he does not think you look good. In fact, it's because he knows you look good. Why else would we be like, what the fuck? So we know you look good or whatever.
Then maybe
So,
he shouldn't be dating the girl if he thinks that she gonna do something.
True. But to a degree, what I would say is that the thing with that, because we can go into kind of, that's a whole other thing, but point out, I'm going to stick here too. At least for us, if we like the girl, we love the girl, we want to protect her or whatever for the girl, right? If you're going to dress a certain way, and I know you're going to get male attention if you dress a certain way, I'm going to try to control that, especially if I'm not going to be there. And maybe resonates with the guy you were with previously, because I know you're going to get a lot of male attention. And you would probably agree, not all male attention is good attention or attention you want. Yeah. So my thing is, if you're going to dress in a provocative way, I'm not there, and you get a lot of male attention, not all of it is going to be good. Hence, what puts you in a dangerous situation. So for us, it's like we want to control what you wear, not because we don't like you, we don't think you look good, we don't want you to be happy. What we do actually want is for you to be protected, because you'd be a lot happier protected than unprotected. Do you disagree with that?
No, I think like yeah, of course you like want your girl to be protected.
Hell yeah.
But at the same time, then like be with your girl or trust that your girl has amazing girlfriends because like I know my girls would never let anything effing happen to me.
So you all gonna fight a man? Y'all gonna fight a grown man?
Oh, if you know my girlfriends, they would fight a grown man. And guess what? We would effing win. And guess what? We would
hell no. You know how
effing work.
Yeah. You know how strong a man is? I know. You fought a man before?
Baby, I went to an all-girl Catholic school.
You would fight. So
and guess what? My girlies we would effing humble a man so hard.
Have you fought one?
Oh, honey, we've fought men before.
I ain't fight no man, bro. You got me there.
You can disbelieve me all you want.
I'm horribly disbelieving it. This is such cat, but yeah.
I don't know. Something about it, like girl power. I don't know. Like you have to trust it when you see it, but like that's just it. I don't know.
But do you understand why guys aren't comfortable with it? You understand?
I can understand. Like I wouldn't want my boyfriend being like a Calvin Klein ad, like walking
why does
around.
Why does that make you uncomfortable?
He got no underwear on.
Yeah,
Or he only got underwear on.
So what's wrong with that? Right? He look good though.
You know what? You're right.
Yeah, what the fuck? Exactly. Yeah, so what the fuck?
I mean, no. Like, okay, yeah, if you like want us, I mean, like again, like I guess, like, yeah, you should do that.
Because you'd probably think to yourself that not all female attention is maybe good for your man. You think it's not good?
100%.
That's my point. So like it's almost
so like you guys should just both dress like sluts on Halloween if that makes you happy.
I mean, sure. I mean, I ain't really subscribing to that, but at least main point is I want to at least
I'm 100% like it should be equal. Like again, like if your man wants to dress like that and you want to dress like that, then like do it.
Sure. I mean, the equal thing we can talk about more too, but at least I don't want to hold you too long. So
yeah, I
gotta go. Yeah,
I got my girly pause.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Thank you so much for sitting down.
No, of course.
And your
it
name
was nice to meet you. My name's Caroline.
Caroline, thank you so much. So nice to meet you. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, thank you. FYAM Podcast back out here again. As you can see, Halloween edition in this bitch. We hit the block every single week. Rain, shine, or sleet, or snow, or Halloween, or Thanksgiving, or Christmas, or whatever. We come out here, we make this content. So let me know how you guys like the questions. Let me know any more controversial questions you guys want me to ask more of, less of, so we can get to the bottom of everything going on in America, understanding the culture, and of course helping you guys improve, be better men for the sake of America. So with that being said, we'll be back out here again tomorrow. More questions, more career stuff, whatever it needs to be to help you guys improve. And yeah, like and subscribe. Deuces.